Khamzat Chimaev versus Israel Adesanya is the next fight to make, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a fight that Khamzat Chimaev wants, as we all see on his Instagram, where he posted a picture of Israel Adesanya almost hinting at a fight. Now, could this be a potential fight for UFC 300, or is this just a fight that Khamzat Chimaev wants for himself? And who will actually win this fight? Well, let's look at their latest performances, in which Khamzat Chimaev fought Kevin Holland, in which Khamzat Chimaev started off very quick with a lot of grappling and a lot of wrestling, in which he got Kevin Holland in a Bravo choke, in which Kevin Holland tapped in round 1.
He might tap. It looks like his right hand was present.
Now, Khamzat Chimaev then went on to fight Usman, which Usman got a late notice, and Khamzat Chimaev started off this fight very quick, again with a lot of grappling and a lot of wrestling. Not only that, but Khamzat Chimaev's ground control was very good as well, and also all landed Usman throughout the whole fight, and the fight ended up with Khamzat winning by decision.
For the winner by majority decision, Khamzat!
Now let's talk about Israel Adesanya's latest performances, in which we all know he fought Alex Pereira for the second time, in which in the first round they both started off very slow but landing a lot of leg kicks. But in round 2, Israel Adesanya knocked out Alex Pereira with 2 right hooks. Now after this, we all know that Israel Adesanya just recently fought Sean Strickland, in which Sean Strickland dropped Israel Adesanya in round 1. And then added on by putting more punishment on Israel Adesanya. Now the thing about Israel Adesanya in this fight is that his defense was not there at all, which means that Sean Strickland catched Israel Adesanya with many shots, which led to Sean Strickland outlanding Israel Adesanya throughout this whole fight, and which led to Sean Strickland winning by decision.
Now, let me just say this one thing about Khamzat Chimaev. That way, everything I say from here on out makes sense. And that is that Khamzat Chimaev, in my opinion, is a bit overrated. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand why a lot of people credit Khamzat Chimaev, because he has gave some crazy performances, like what he did against Lee. How he was able to bully Lee right away and had no problem finishing him off.
It's over, Paul. It's over. That's it.
And then, yes, he went on to fight Gilbert Burns, in which it did look like he had a little bit of trouble, and it did look like a close fight. But then he redeemed himself by fighting Kevin Holland and also doing the same thing that he did to Lee, bullying him. But here's where the idea of him being overrated comes back into the picture. And not only that, but I also do believe that he lost his killer mindset, and he also has gotten comfortable. As I do believe that after he beat Lee, I do believe that he underestimated Gilbert Burns. And then just to add on to this, his somewhat decent performance against Kamaru Usman just proves my idea even more. And I know that Kamaru Usman was his toughest fight yet, and the competition is always going to be getting harder. But at the same time, Kamaru Usman was on a late notice, so I do believe that the money has gotten to him. So who do I think is going to win this fight? Well, I'm going to have to go for Israel Adesanya. Even though Khamzat Chimaev is a very good wrestler, I do believe that he's not that good when it comes to on feet, as we've seen against Kamaru Usman and against Gilbert Burns. And I do believe that Israel Adesanya is his best when he's on feet. So just take that into account, his reach and his skills. Do you really think that Khamzat Chimaev is going to be able to work around Israel Adesanya? Obviously not.